The spaceport of Viral Prime never slept. Ships arrived every minute. Cargo moved like rivers of metal. Voices from 100 species filled the air. At the edge of the market district stood a small workshop. Its sign glowed faint blue. Toys and constructs of every shape rested behind the glass. The owner was an alien toymaker named Sel. He was respected. He was expensive. He did not waste time. That morning, a dragon baby cried outside his shop. Not a small sound. A deep shaking sound. A sound that made guards tense and merchants step back. The dragon hatchling was barely the size of a dog. Its scales shimmered soft, red and gold. Tiny wings trembled as it sobbed. Clutched in its claws was a broken toy. The toy was old. It was carved crystal and alloy, a spinning star beast that once glowed. Now it was dark, cracked. Silent dot behind the hatchling stood its caretaker, a tall scaled alien from the Drakari clutch. Her eyes were tired. Her posture was careful. She bowed politely to Selna. "Please," she said. "My hatchling will not calm. This toy was given by its clutch mother before she fell in war. Can you fix it?" Selna looked once. He did not touch the toy. He did not kneel. "Dragon tech is not my craft," he said. "Crystalline soul core are dangerous. I refuse." The words were calm. Final, the caretaker pleaded again. "I will pay triple, anything Tet." Selna shook his head. "No," the dragon baby cried louder. Heat shimmered in the air. The guards shifted uneasily. That was when a human boy stopped walking. His name was Eli Mercer. He was 12 years old. Grease stained his hands. His hair stuck up in every direction. He had been carrying lunch to his father, a human mechanic named Jonas Mercer. Their workshop was 2 doors down. Eli looked at the dragon baby. Then at the broken toy. He felt something twist inside his chest. He stepped closer. Selna noticed him and frowned. "Go away, child." Eli did not answer. He crouched slowly in front of the hatchling. "Hi, little one," he said softly. "That looks important." The dragon baby sniffed. Its crying softened. It stared at the boy with wide, molten eyes. Eli held out his hand. Not touching. Just waiting. The hatchling pushed the toy toward him. Selna snapped. "Do not touch that. It could kill you." Eli looked back once. "I will be careful." He picked up the toy. It was heavier than it looked. Warm. He felt a faint vibration. Eli smiled. "It is just a resonant crystal spinner," he said. "Old model. The core cracked, but the lattice is intact." Selna froze. The caretaker blinked. "You know this?" Eli nodded. "My dad fixes anything that breaks. I watch." He turned the toy slowly. A panel slid open. Jonas Mercer stepped out of his workshop at that moment. He wiped his hands on a rag. "Eli, what are you doing?" Eli looked up. "Dad, can I borrow the micro-welder?" And the harmonic tuner. Jonas saw the dragon. He saw the toy. He understood. "Take them," he said. "Be careful." Selna stared in disbelief. "You are allowing a child." Jonas shrugged. "He is better than me at fine work." Eli sat on the ground, cross-legged. Focus dot. He hummed softly as he worked. He adjusted the lattice. He sealed the fracture. The dragon baby watched closely, silent now. A small crowd formed. Merchants, travelers, guards. Selna clenched his claws. "Impossible," he whispered. "Humans do not study Drakari soul tech. Eli replaced the panel. He wiped his brow. "Try it," he said. The dragon baby pressed the activation gem. Light burst outward, soft and warm. The star beast spun again, projecting tiny constellations. The hatchling gasped, then laughed. The sound rolled like distant thunder. Happy thunder. Heat vanished from the air. The crowd exhaled. The caretaker fell to her knees. "Thank you," she said. "Thank you." Eli smiled shyly. It was already beautiful. It just needed help. Selma stepped forward slowly. "You fixed a bonded relic," he said. "Without shielding. Without training," Eli shrugged. "Broken things want to work again. You just listen." Selma looked at the boy for a long time, then he bowed. "I was wrong," he said. "About humans. About children." He turned to the caretaker. "There will be no charge." The caretaker shook her head. "There will be honor," she said. Word spread fast. By nightfall, the story had crossed the port. A human child had repaired a dragon relic, a thing experts feared. By the next cycle, it reached orbit stations. By the next week, it reached the clutch councils. The Dracari remembered. Months later, a massive shadow passed over VRL Prime. A great dragon descended, ancient, scarred, magnificent. The port shut down. Sirens wailed. The dragon did not attack. It landed before the small human workshop. The ancient dragon lowered its head. "I am Kareth of the First Flame," it said. "My grand hatchling sleeps peacefully because of you." Eli stood beside his father, nervous but steady. "You listened when others refused," Kareth said. "You honored memory. You chose kindness over fear." The dragon placed a single scale before the workshop. It glowed like a sunrise. "When humanity calls, we will answer." Then the dragon took to the sky. Years passed. Eli grew older. He became an engineer, then a master mechanic. Humans became known for impossible repairs, for fixing what others abandoned, for listening to broken things. Across the galaxy they whispered a saying, "If a human looks at it, it is not broken anymore." And among dragons another truth spread. Never underestimate the quiet child of a human mechanic, because sometimes the smallest hands fix the biggest hearts. Asterisk.